brilliant speed with vibrant service, vibrant broadband internet.
Huh? What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's
It's
a good
catchy.
jam, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Where'd you guys come up with that? Man, I tell you,
That's actually Nathan singing.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, no.
and you playing the drums.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. Bo and Nathan are here.
We hired professionals, I think, for that one.
Yeah.
Thankfully. That's why it sounds
We left
good.
it up to them.
I mean, it's just, it's good stuff.
We gave them our samples. They didn't like them very much.
Yeah, I
but-
bet not. You know,
Yeah.
It probably had a lot of rap stuff to it.
Yeah, right.
That's us.
Yeah.
Speaking of rapping, what are we going to rap about today? We got stuff from Vibrant.
Yes, yeah. Well, thanks for having us. Yeah, we are gonna rap a little bit about streaming sports. So it's the time for it. Yep. We have our springtime sports. We got a lot of them going on at one time. So we have NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, which started last night with the play-in tournament,
Right.
and then we got Major League Baseball.
Kicking off, yep.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
You mean we have a Major League Baseball team in the States?
we do apparently.
We didn't say they were good.
Not
We just said they exist.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, we did a little bit of looking into streaming on average, actually. The average household streams about 43 and a half hours per week. That's cable and streaming.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten
That's a surprising number to me.
Right? And then what's a little
I shouldn't.
different is 6.5 hours is now viewed on mobile devices. So it used to be you turn in your TV, that's what you're watching. Now you can be walking, doing chores, being with the family, pretending like you're
Disney
paying
Plus
attention
on
and
it.
watching something on your phone.
Here we go, just like this.
Yeah, so the way we get content's changed a lot with streaming. So that's what we're going to talk about today, how to get your favorite sports on streaming. So Nate's going to kick it off with NHL.
Yeah, so I will say I'm one of those people. I usually do the dishes and clean the kitchen at night, and I'm always slapping my phone up with a sporting event or some sort of TV show or something. So that's me right there for sure. Yeah. So when it comes to streaming, most of the stuff we're talking about today are covered by some of the big streaming providers that offer a lot of big list of channels. You got your YouTube TVs, I think, is probably the single biggest streamer, I think, now. YouTube TV, DirecTV Stream, also very popular. They have a lot of channels. And then Hulu with Live and Fubo.
There's Fubo right there.
Hey, he's got it.
So first we're going to talk about hockey, as Bo mentioned. NHL
love
playoffs.
that.
NHL playoffs are about to start. You a hockey fan?
I am probably the biggest hockey nut in this town.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
So-
Self-proclaimed, but I'm close.
So the Wild did not or will not. No, I think they've been eliminated.
They're eliminated.
They're
They have
not
one game tomorrow.
making the playoffs, but the playoffs are starting. I think maybe Monday or something like that. So if you want to watch the hockey playoffs, I don't watch a lot of regular season, but I do hockey playoffs. Are hard
as
to beat.
good as it gets.
Yep, that intensity is racking up. So if you want to watch the hockey playoffs, there's a few key channels you want to make sure you have access to. ESPN2 will air a few games. The ABC airs a lot of games, especially the Stanley Cup Finals. I think are a lot on ABC.
I hope not Plus though. ESPN Plus. That's a tough one to get.
That one's tough to get. You have to subscribe specifically to that.
Yeah.
And then TNT and TBS, they have a couple games that usually air on the Turner channels there.
Oh yeah.
So. Like I said, the ones we mentioned, YouTube TV, Hulu, DirecTV, I think they carry all those channels, ESPN, ABC, TNT. I know Fubo does not have Turner. They don't have TNT or TBS. So there's a couple playoff games. I think they're on those networks. So if you have Fubo, you may have to see if there's an alternative just to get access to TNT and TBS. Yeah. Other than that, you'll catch most of the other games. So you're in pretty good shape if you have Fubo as well. So
it's it is exciting this time of year.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get it, and even sometimes just to turn it on the TNT to see Paul Bissonnette in the pregame.
Sure,
I mean he's hilarious.
Yeah.
So
both basketball and hockey, the TNT crews are pretty popular just to watch.
Yeah.
Besides
Charles Barkley,
You never know what he's going to say. Got the halftime show where he's usually mispronouncing someone's name, or you can tell he clearly hasn't watched this team play all year. But that's what keeps it entertaining. So are you a basketball fan at all?
A little bit, but I mean, if there's both games on, I'm going to be watching.
You're watching hockey?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, last
the
night,
opposite.
Yeah, last night I was watching the play-in tournament. So that's been a change over the last couple of years with the NBA. So that aired on TNT, and they split up networks a little bit between TNT and ESPN. So teams actually can play in now to get, if they're like a 10 seed or a 9 seed, usually you would be out of the race.
To that 8 seed or whatever they call it.
But to get to the 8 seed, you can actually play your way in. So last night was interesting. You got the Kings.
The Sixers?
Well, that's going to be tonight's game,
Okay,
but you got the Kings over the Warriors and then Lakers over the Pelicans last night.
Oh, okay.
So now the Pelicans are going to
one more shot.
They got another shot for the 8th seed. So that's going to be interesting.
Is that a 2 out of 3 thing? Is that why they have another shot, or why did
They have double eliminate. When you're the 8th and 9th seed, or 7th and 8th seed, you have to lose 2 games.
Oh, okay.
If you're the 9th and 10th, you have to win 2 games. It's a little weird.
It is a little complicated, but what it does is it keeps a team that normally would be out of it from peaking at the right time and trying to play their way in.
Yeah.
And if you're a big basketball fan, there's a few different networks you want to be aware of. So ABC has always been there. The NBA finals are going to be on our local Channel 5. So you want to make sure you have that to see the Timberwolves make it to the finals. I'm going to call it right now.
Big call.
They are the 3 seed, which is usually we're just at this point as a Wolves fan, you're looking to see who they can draft in the lottery.
Yeah, no kidding.
So it's been a little bit of a change up. So you really want to be aware of ESPN, TNT, ABC. Those are the big networks. NBA TV does have a few of those games too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So if you're a basketball fan and you're looking at a streaming option, just make sure they have those networks, and that'll cover you for most of the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then baseball also kicked off 2 or 3 weeks ago now. If you follow the Twins, you're not the happiest camper right now, but it's as Bo likes to say, it's a long season. He thinks it's too long, baseball, but
162 games.
That is a lot of games.
Then, of course, they always have to have one more.
Exactly.
We didn't get it decided in 162.
Exactly. So if you are a baseball fan, specifically a Twins fan, I think more than 90-something% of their games are going to be on Bally Sports North.
And they're still around.
Correct. It used to be Fox Sports North for a long time, then Bally Sports North. This may be the last year they're on Bally Sports North. That's always
it's up in the air. Yeah,
they're all over the place. But
bankruptcy, whatever.
Yep. It's a mess. But so this year it is Bally Sports North.
Yep.
It basically you have 2 options if you want to stream that channel. It's basically going to be DirecTV Stream or Fubo. Those are pretty much your 2 choices for Bally Sports. It's a little harder to find channels. There are some nationally televised games. I think ESPN has games. Fox Sports 1 has games. Local Fox has some games. But most Twins games are going to be on Bally Sports North. Now, if you are not a Twins fan, you are a fan of a different market team, the MLB TV, you can subscribe to MLB TV. I think it's like $100 a season, something like that. And then
they show the offering like on DirecTV, but you actually have to have the subscription.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can watch every baseball game besides the market that you're in on MLB TV. So if you're a White Sox fan and live here, first of all, I'm sorry, you're a White Sox fan. Second of all,
no kidding.
MLB TV, you can stream all those games. Or if you're a Twins fan and you spend a lot of time out of our market, you travel a lot, you can get MLB TV and watch the Twins games when you're in other markets.
If you try to with you.
Correct. If you try to watch it here, it's going to say, sorry, this is in your market, it's blacked out. Please watch it on Bally Sports North or whatever. So that's your baseball stuff. That's how you're going to get that.
One question about that. If you do have it on your phone like I do, if I have a smart TV over there, should I be able to cast it?
Correct. You should.
Okay.
You can.
With the MLB TV app. Of course, if you have Fubo or DirecTV, you can watch that anywhere in our territory and watch your Bally Sports North. But if you want MLB TV specifically and you're trying to watch an out-of-market game, I think you can cast it. I've done that before. So
Good.
And we'll touch on some other sports here. We have auto racing. So you got IndyCar, the 2024 IndyCar seasons. That's going to be aired on typically your NBC or Peacock. If you have that app, you can watch it directly from Peacock, which is affiliated with NBC.
Sure.
If you're a big NASCAR fan, that's going to be typically aired on Fox. So that's our local Channel 9. So if you're looking for streaming platforms, you're a big NASCAR fan, just make sure they have the local channel, specifically Fox. And I know there's a lot of people that are watching, multiple sports at a time. So you really want to look at the top maybe 3 or 4 sports you watch, and you can kind of compare your streaming service to make sure they have the channels that you're looking for.
Yeah, you don't have to subscribe to all these services individually. Like we said, there's a few providers that carry kind of all of them, the YouTube TVs, the DirecTVs, the Fubo will carry most of these channels. Again, if you're a golf fan, as golf season's kind of well underway here, the Masters were just this last weekend. Those were mostly on CBS, I believe, which you could have watched on Paramount Plus. But the golf does kind of mix it up quite a bit. They have a lot of stuff on NBC, so you can either have NBC Channel 11 with your streaming service or get it through Peacock. And then there's the Golf Channel, the dedicated golf network. That I know YouTube TV carries the Golf Channel. I can't remember about Hulu or Direct, but if you're a big golf golf fan, those are probably some key channels you want to make sure you have with your TV package. And if you're not sure if you have access to those and you want to know, you can give us a call. We can check, does Hulu have it? Does DirecTV have it? Stuff like that. So we can help with that too.
Yeah. Good resource. And of course, there's that high scoring sport of soccer, 0-0.
So you're a huge soccer fan, I can tell, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not either.
No.
Yeah, I do believe MLS, a lot of that, some of that's on Bally Sports,
Apple,
I believe. And then Apple has a lot of MLS stuff.
Yeah,
so
there are a lot of fans.
Yep, just
absolutely.
Apple Plus, I think, is $5 to $10 a month.
Yeah.
And you get access to a ton of MLS soccer stuff.
How about Olympics? That's going to be coming up in 99 days.
Yes.
You got a countdown going?
No, they had the 100-day countdown yesterday.
Okay.
It was a big deal. So since it was yesterday, I did my arithmetic and found out today's 99 days. So, yeah.
Yeah, Olympics is almost exclusively on
channels,
NBC. Is a lot of NBC networks. So NBC, USA Network.
Yep, there you go.
I think they have a dedicated Olympic channel. But the nice thing is, if that's all you care about and you don't have a streaming service, Peacock, I think, covers almost all of that. So you could subscribe to Peacock for I think it's $10 a month or $12 a month. And you pretty much have access to all the Olympic stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, and I know with YouTube TV, which is what I use, when the Olympics happen, a lot of times you'll see a pop-up on your main menu, and it'll actually walk through all the events. So if you're wanting to watch swimming or diving, you want to watch wrestling, even some of the more obscure ones, you can actually set those to record, and you're able to go and watch them. You can watch them live. You can go back. I mean, a lot of those happen simultaneously. So very, very easy.
Well, and they're in Paris, so let's face it, they're not a lot of times live when you're watching.
Yeah, that time difference can be tricky with the Olympics.
For sure.
And that kind of leads into one of the main things with streaming is it's flexible, it's convenient. Whatever you want to watch, like Nathan had mentioned, you can really combine a lot of this into one, like YouTube TV, DirecTV. That's going to be kind of a one-stop shop for a lot of these sports. You notice the networks kind of overlap. So depending on what you want to watch, you can probably find it in one package. If you want to go and maybe be a little bit more budget conscious, you can find individual apps that'll cover what you're looking for typically. And that's why we recommend streaming. Really cost effective. It's on demand. A lot of them have the DVR. Actually, all of them have included recording. So you can go into your library. You can figure out what you want to watch when you want to watch. You don't have to necessarily watch it live.
Great for sporting events because it allows you to fast forward a lot of those commercials after the fact. I don't watch a lot of sporting events live because I hate sitting through constant commercial breaks.
Yeah, you can cut. I mean, you can watch.
You're of that generation. I got used to it.
You got it live.
But I just and anyway, and so with Vibrant Broadband, like I've got at my place, evidently there's plenty of broadband service out there because I never even have a bricking up anymore ever since we got broadband.
Yeah, with streaming, the key thing is solid internet. When you're stream something, you're getting your source from the internet. If you don't have a great internet connection, you're going to have what's called buffering is the official term, I think, for it, where you see the spinning circle or you see a lot of stuttering and pausing. If you don't have a great internet connection, you're going to suffer from that. So that's why Vibrant with our fiber internet is going to be your best bet for if you want to stream. It's going to be your best experience, your best option. That's why we like to talk about streaming so much because it's kind of the future way of doing entertainment. And having a strong internet connection is extremely important.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that a lot of people have had satellite or cable TV for a long, long time.
Sure.
So the reason we touch on this a lot. Streaming is very important to us because it benefits everyone. It's flexible. There's apart from DirecTV, there's no contracts. When you want to watch something, you can find it. You can really customize it to your preference because what I watch may not be what you watch, and so whatever you need to find, you can find it.
Another really great benefit is almost all the streaming services are no contract. So I watch a lot of. I'm a big NFL football fan. I don't watch a lot of live TV though anymore. Besides that, so oftentimes I'm thinking about when the football season ends. I may take a break and cancel my TV subscription service and come back when the next sporting event or something I want to watch.
And some of these they can share, right? Because I share with my daughter. She's in Sartell.
You can,
I think up to 5 different.
Correct. Some of them have different policies. Some of them let you share with one other household, 2 other households. Some of them don't let you share. So it's important to kind of understand the company you want to go with. If sharing is important with you, make sure that the company you want to go with has that option. But a lot of them do, for
Beautiful.
sure.
Yeah.
So
good stuff. Okay. Anything else we got on the list there?
So a couple of things we want to highlight.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
tonight we have a Vibrant You Dreaming of
that's
Streaming
right.
class.
Yeah.
So we do these Dreaming of Streaming classes usually roughly once a month, maybe every other month. It's a free class. You don't have to be Vibrant. You don't have to have a Meeker Co-op electric service. Open to the public. You can come. You can bring a friend. You can bring a family member. We do have some basic snacks and drinks.
Yeah.
It's at 5:30 tonight at the Meeker Co-op office here in town on Highway 12.
Yep.
We usually run about an hour and a half. We do a kind of a demonstration to explain how streaming works, why it's better, and then we actually show you how it works and answer a lot of questions. These have been pretty popular.
Yeah.
Some people come multiple times just to kind of get a good grasp on it.
Having a hands-on, look at it is really the a lot
That's
of people
what sold me.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
really was.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing a lot of times
sure.
because you can think about it all day, but until you see how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's tonight. We also have next Wednesday is going to be another Vibrant U class. It's going to be our cybersecurity class.
Oh,
we call
okay.
it Hackers, Scammers, and AI. So if you're curious, if you're on the internet or you're newer to the internet, you have a computer, you have a cell phone, you're curious, you've heard a lot about scams, hacks, you want to be safe online. This class is kind of the basics, red flags to be aware of, how to stay safe, what to watch out for.
Yeah.
It's extremely important to stay safe online. So
Right.
that's a free class that's going to be next Wednesday at 5:30 at the Co-op office. We'll highlight it at our next radio show next week as well. But
Yeah, and then these episodes do appear on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, typically the next day.
Okay.
So if you wanted to share with a family member, or you missed today's show, you can search Vibrant Broadband. That's the best way to get to it. And obviously, you can listen here live at KLFD every Wednesday at 10:30. And if you have questions, just give us a call. Our number is 693-3231. You can talk to us about internet, about streaming, really any questions you have, we're happy to help.
yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thanks KLFD for hosting us, of course, every
I
Wednesday.
love doing it. I mean, it's just to know that you're sharing some good information. I mean, that people really, really depend
Yeah.
on their entertainment, their television.
Yep.
It's really important to them.
Yeah, free education's always nice.
Yeah,
So,
it is. All
so
right.
thank you for listening out there. My name's Nathan.
I'm Bo.
Tune in next Wednesday for another Vibrant U Live.
All right, very good. Thank you, gentlemen, and we shall chat next week.
Brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet. Vibrant broadband internet.